Temple of Sethraliss time. I believe it's somewhere there. I actually don't know where the entrance would be, but that definitely looks like an entrance to the temple. Right? That definitely looks like the entrance. These guys are here though. No way. Yeah, right. Like, there's no way Temple of Sethraliss is there. Okay, how do we... Let's figure this out. Temple of Sethraliss, overview, show map. Okay, now we... It's definitely in Vol'dun. I mean, it should be here, right? Maybe they just finished Underoath or something and they were going to the Temple of Sethraliss. I don't know really. I'm just gonna go to Vorik's Sanctum and we're gonna figure this out. Because I do need to get to the temple. Because we need to run this dungeon. I bet it's just like that's the entrance. I mean, especially since there is a world quest literally right there. The dungeon quest for the Temple of Sethraliss. Right there. I bet it's gonna be right there. I bet that's how it works. Oh man. Okay, this would be really cool to get this one-handed weapon. This would be really freaking cool. Look at that. It's like perfect synergy. Perfect synergy for our transmog. Hell yeah. Damn, I gotta get it to drop. It has to drop, right? Like, it has to drop this time. Like 100%, right? Like, it has to drop. We're gonna just run this full-on protection spec all the way. Maybe we're gonna get this shield even. That would be kind of neat too. It looks nice. And we're gonna get this good old scimitar to drop. Because, man, I would love this. I hope this is the way to go. I mean, that should be the door right there, right? No way it's not. No way it's not it. We found it. This was so damn easy. Now we're just gonna wait for our boys. To come in here. Wonderful. Damn, it looks nice. I like how they redid the graphics for lots of warlock spells for BFA. I will miss though the good old like the good old wonky textures for all of that stuff, but damn, this looks cool. Let's see if this goes as smooth as the other run. Cause that would be amazing. Like, it felt so nice to run that storm dungeon, however it's called. Shine of the Storm. Yeah, that was so freaking satisfying. Okay, everyone is in here. Let's scream at them and then we're just gonna go. Oh, some hexes coming in. Okay. I should have used... I should not have done that. I should have interrupted the healing thing, not the lightning bolt. Oh yeah, lightning me. Hell yeah, 27,000 damage. That's so good. It's so satisfying to reflect spells into things. My god, I love it. So yeah, like, this dungeon is extremely simple. Like, you just pull things and you just kill those things. You may even able to like pull them all, because like on heroic and normal I would definitely like pull this whole thing all the way down, like 20 mobs or something, and we would just like nuke them all at once, right? I am not sure if that's a good idea on the Mythic, but considering how much damage we have been taking, I'm kind of tempted to try it, more or less. Oh, that was rough. Those stuns ruined my group just now. Jesus Christ. And that wasn't like... Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. And there's nothing I could do about that, right? I just get stunned for a couple of seconds. And that's a couple of seconds where my beautiful teammates are getting attacked instead of me. But so far so good. I think I saw like... whatever. Let's pull this. I don't think we need to kill everything. I really don't think we need to do that. So we are not going to do that. I might be wrong. Stunned. Well, thank you. It's always nice to be stunned. That's what I like to be. No healing surges. Wonderful. Good job, team. Interrupting in this dungeon is extremely important. You gotta like make sure that you are on point with that stuff. But let's see how we handle this. So one of them is getting a lightning shield. That's the one which like it will start doing AoE damage. No? Why? Why? I mean, do we need to? We don't need to. Nah, screw that.
It's too far away.
Let's go in. So it will only, like, there we go. Lightning shield on that guy. 27,000 lightning damage to melee attackers only. So melees just don't want to attack Caspix much. They want to focus Sethraliss. And that should be how we do this, but it seems like we have other plans and everyone is just kind of killing themselves. Like, they just like killed themselves by doing damage, so that's a thing that happened. That's fun. Okay, now we switch to this boy team. Now we switch to this boy team. Let's interrupt the cast. Darius will just kind of do his own thing now. I can't really control him much. So all we do is kill aspects. Yeah, this isn't going like too smoothly, but it's fine more or less. You're just supposed to avoid all of the cyclone strikes from that guy. And that stuff. Because that stuff hurts apparently. The lightning shield is on that boy now, so we switch to Darius. We leave that guy alone, team. Leave that guy alone, stop killing yourselves. Come on. And we don't want this guy to enrage either. Too early.
What will become of the Empire?
Well, it's gonna be fun. Cyclone strike. Now it's gonna be a lot of cyclones. There we go. Instead of 3, it's gonna be 5. Gotta avoid that. Cyclones, by the way, are so much easier to avoid than those in that freehold dungeon. The daggers. Like, compared to daggers, these cyclones are nothing. It was a bit hectic though. 340 with a socket, crit versatility. So basically this depends on whether or not I want to use versatility or haste, right? Because this is amazing for my versatility tanking. And the socket too is just wonderful. But I'm trying out haste so far. It's working well. It's kind of fun. I should definitely not get hit by that nonsense, so... Oh man, I should not get hit by that nonsense. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, I'm just gonna pull this rider out. We're gonna kill him right here. Try not to die to his lightning bolt nonsense. Dodge the noxious breath. Just like face him away from your allies so that the poison doesn't hit all of them. And it's relatively simple from that point on. There we go. Good job, team. This is going to be annoying, though. How's our healer doing? Kinda low on mana. Oh my god, this druid is using wild grows. What a guy. What a guy. So, I'm just like... The reason why I pulled so far away from them is because I wanted to pull the marksman outside of that sandstorm cloud. Because people in the sandstorm cloud don't take damage from anything except... damage over time effects on them. That was my fault. I kind of span around the rider for no reason. So yeah, we just kind of pull out of the range. Marksmen are forced to come chase us. That moves them out of the cloud, and we easily dispatch them. It makes for a faster kill, instead of like waiting for them to do stuff. Did I? What? Okay. I didn't see this tamer at all. What the hell? That made no sense to me. Oh well, we gotta kill him then. Best we can do. Electrified scales are annoying. Okay, yeah, you definitely need to kind of interrupt this stuff. The only way to do it would be to stun them, because man, it hurts. Okay, good to know. So I'm gonna pull these guys this exact same way. Just like pulls them out of range, then engage, and we kill them. And we kill the boys. Dust cloud incoming, that's gonna be annoying. But we just like move out, and perfect. If we stand in it, okay, chance to hit is reduced. So dust cloud isn't the same as that sandstorm on the guy that like is under the marksman. Good to know. Power shot. I keep getting items that I already have. That's not fun. Not the exact same copies of what I have, but like the same slots. And I'd rather upgrade my gear than like getting that stuff. Oh well. It does have a socket though, that makes it pretty damn cool. And it's indestructible, that means that every single hit into my leg area will just do no damage to me, because my pants are indestructible. Right? Pretty sure that's how that works. So this is the annoying part of the dungeon. Lightning in a bottle and greater healing potion. You want to move outside of the lightning in the bottle area, and you want to make sure to interrupt the potions. Because if you don't do that, then it's gonna get like full health. It's like full health healing. So you have to do that. Like that's your job here. You gotta do it. Okay, we're gonna pull them in here. Face them away from our teammates. Make sure that they don't have to bother with breaths. Definitely want to stun them out of the electrified scales. I mean, it should be fine on Mythic 0. On higher ones, there is no way. There is no way that Shaman is like landing a melee strike and surviving, right? So you would want to do that stuff for sure. Let's pull this incubator, because why not? They will like cast lightning bottles, that's not like a big deal. We just like interrupt that and it should be alright. Venom Spit is annoying, but that's okay. I want to pull this guy now. And we're just like gonna dispatch them more or less. Okay, so they also self-explode like that. Psychic Blast or whatever that thing was called. Oh, so while they are riders, you can't stun them. Good to know. Oh, that's sneaky. But you can dispel this thing. So like our shaman could opt in to use 1000 of their mana, of their precious mana, to just dispel that lightning, and we won't be taking any damage whatsoever, and that would be nice. So let's pull the tenders, kind of like one by one. I just don't want to get us into a loop of just them healing each other forever. Okay. So my plan to pull them one by one goes straight down the drain. It's all good though. We can handle this. Oh no, my bad there. Oh yep, that's where some extra haste would have helped, right? I wouldn't have cast, like after I used my thunderclap, I would have had my global cooldown ready just in time, right? And I didn't have that. So this one might seem annoying, but it's not as bad, because they all have drain already. That means you don't have to bother with them. Okay, you know what? I take it back. This is gonna be really hard, because I didn't have my stun for this. I made a huge mistake in judgment. I didn't have my stun ready, so we weren't able to crowd control them kind of in time. And that was not perfect. Drop that. There we go, wonderful. At least they are not going to like chase down eggs and drain them to heal to full health. So we got that going for us. I'm gonna pull both incubators. They are annoying, but they are not like hard to deal with. You just need to avoid them when they kill themselves and just stay away from lightning in the bottles, because they will just throw the bottle on the ground. It's like an explosive potion. It will pulse with lightning forever. Oh, you can't even stun them out of that. You're just supposed to avoid them completely, or you die like that. So let's just stay away. Let the boss kind of hang out there. We're gonna resurrect some people. Prepare for the fight. And we are going to wreck the snake. The snake is annoying. She will be casting this blinding sense. It's going to disorient everyone who looks at the snake. So you're just supposed to like face away. It's not hard to do, but if you forget to do that as a tank, your group basically dies, because while you're disoriented, you actually have no aggro. While being sleeping or disoriented, you have no aggro. Because the bosses, like AI is smart like that, and they try not to wake you up. So they will try not to wake you up, so they won't be attacking you. Rattle of snakes, knot of snakes, my allies should be able to handle that relatively well. I'm waiting for these snakes to hatch, so I'm gonna like pull them right away, so that my beautiful team doesn't have to deal with them much, and we are just going to kite them to the best of our ability and try not to die. Or we are just going to be dying, because apparently that's what happens. Burrows, I actually ran into the burrow effect instead of running away from it, so that's fun. So yeah, to kind of counteract this mechanic, where she kind of circles around and then burrows, you just stay on the other edge or something. It's not that hard. So now she is going to start casting this blinding sand. You look away. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. Knot of snakes needs to be killed. Also, lots of snakes are gonna spawn in here. I'm gonna set up for that to the best of my ability. Okay, cool. So these snakes are really annoying because they will be casting this blinding nonsense around them. Oh yeah, that knot of snakes, by the way, if you I forgot about that. If you crowd control it, it just dies right away. So you just like do that instead of killing them. You just CC them. Pretty damn easy, and you free somebody right away. That's pretty cool. So we are 30% in. Should be a kill. We will have to deal with those snakes, so I don't know what they do, because usually, well, you don't have to deal with them. You kill the boss, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. We're gonna stun that thing with our bolt, insta-kill on the knot, and it's so good. Like we basically just saved our warlocks there from being absolutely obliterated by the... Okay, so we don't have to deal with the snakes. That's cool. I guess that's the enrage mechanic. Whatever those snakes are, they are probably super scary because you never reach them. So maybe if you do, you're in trouble. You're going. Please dispel that, shaman. Please dispel that. Oh, it's gonna hurt otherwise. Ooh. Oh, that's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Okay, I guess one stack isn't scary. Coolio.
It's too far away.
Gonna scream and shout and let it all out. Yeah, that doesn't hurt at all. What the hell? That mechanic should just like wreck you, right? The Nimbus gets multiple stacks on them and just melts your group. And that's not enough. That does nothing. What the hell? So let me tell you something about being a warrior. Being a warrior is amazing. It's so amazing that you are just so good at very specific things. Like this. Come on guys, you can do it. Well, you know what they should do? Druid needs to go stag form and somebody can mount them, and that way like you can skip a bunch of this stuff much easier. Because of the movement speed and everything that you get from the stag form. But for now we are just going to be waiting for the people to go through this. Can't the warlock create the gate? Like the gate of awesomeness? Can't that happen? I believe that's a thing that can happen. Okay, so all of them are chasing us, huh? Oof, rough. That was a very slow aggro gain from me. Okay, this is where it hurts. I see. Oh, this is hurting big time. I'm even going to like shield wall. I really don't want to die. Probably an overkill, but should be alright. Know what I never do? I never use Ignore Pain. For whatever reason, it just seems so underwhelming, and it like uses a global cooldown. And it just doesn't give you enough shield. Like, it only mitigates 50% of the damage taken, and even then it's not a lot of damage. Even then it's not too much of damage. It's so underwhelming. Maybe if I get more strength or something, it's gonna get better. I hope so. I really hope so. Cause that, yeah, that would be so cool. Static Charge Dervish. Come here, boy. So I pulled that guy. It might seem like a stupid thing to do, but he's gonna get here. He's gonna use one of his lightning bolts on the ground, and he's here now with us. We are all hanging out in this mess together. That's cool. This boss is straightforward. Like, all of the bosses in this dungeon are super straightforward, except the last one, which is not even a boss. But it's tank and spank, except with like one little trick that you gotta do. You gotta be soaking the lightning stuff. They're going to be pillars coming from the ground, and they are going to be casting Galvanize, I believe. And if it hits the boss, it does bad things, probably. So you want people soaking them. And the longer you soak it, the more damage you are going to be taking from it. So you have to have kind of like rotations of people doing it. And it might seem a bit like hard or tedious or whatever, but it's not that bad, especially since you see where the pillars come from. So I'm gonna opt in to soak the first one. We're getting the stacks. Then like we stop soaking for 10 seconds. And that's where our allies start soaking, right? So like now I'm going to avoid all of the galvanizers, right? So that the stacks fade. Somebody needs to soak that, so that would be great. That would be a wonderful, team. Ooh, that was painful. Nobody is soaking the mechanic much. Or are they? Okay, I'm gonna soak this. I'm gonna soak this. 5 stacks. I should be able to handle that. No problem. I don't want to refresh my stacks, so I'm gonna shout for some health for my team. I'm gonna soak this now. There we go. This can get pretty damn annoying, but that's kind of because we aren't like doing this right. And it seems like we just died, so that was cool. Okay. Well, that was a thing. And now we have to deal with that movement nonsense again. So, yeah, that was fun. Okay. 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 I'm gonna time this right, and we are going to jump and skip all of this nonsense. So yeah, we're just gonna get better at soaking. Like, everyone should do it, right? If everyone just does it, we should be alright. We should be a-okay. But it's not like too unexpected that we failed on it. Like, the boss is very straightforward, except this one mechanic. And, well, if you don't do it, it hurts. I should have used the freaking Hellstone, by the way. I could have saved myself there. I forgot that I have one. Or potions, for that matter. We also used Bloodlust, and still we're not able to kill him. Well, that sucks. I think I did my best there, almost. Like, in terms of soaking and damaging. Except those potions, I definitely should have used them. Could have survived a bit longer. And maybe... Okay, Druid needs to help him though. Like, Druid needs to keep healing him so he can keep trying. Because otherwise, it's just gonna be a mess. There you go. That way he can try more often. Oh, it's happening! Well done. Good stuff. Let's go. Okay, team, let's try this again. Oh, it's gonna disappear in like a couple of minutes, so... I'm going in, boys. This time we don't have Bloodlust, so we gotta be very careful about how we do this. I need to make sure not to move the boss too. Like, I made a mistake last time of moving him around a little bit. I want to only... Okay, well this is not good. I'm getting so many stacks. I should be alright with less strides and everything. I can handle a lot of stacks. Because if I move the boss, then the position of the lightning strikes is gonna be different. I definitely don't want that. 1 second remaining. Okay, I'm gonna let my teammates soak it. Okay, that guy decided not to do it anymore. That's fine. Oof. Oof, that's fine. That's cool. I'm surviving. I'm still surviving. I'm having so many stacks on me. That's not how it's supposed to go. Okay. Oh, this hurts so much. Yeah, I think I just killed everyone because I had too many stacks on me. Oh, that sucks. Everyone has to soak. I believe the fact that I have like 15 stacks on me and whatnot, it just kills everyone on my team. And whoever was soaking like in front of me and then gave up on it, that's not how you do it, dude. That's just like... Don't do that. Okay, let's summon this Warlock ASAP. Okay, let's go, team. Let's go in. Let's hope this goes better this time. Okay, I'm gonna let whoever is there to soak that. Gonna soak this. Okay, I can't soak that, so... One pillar at a time. I got 10 stacks on me, 12 stacks? Okay, this is bad. I might have just killed everyone again or something. I need to get these stacks faded out big time right now. Oh. Okay, I can soak this, so... 8 stacks? Oh, that's too much. Gosh dang it. Okay. I really need to be like dropping stacks sooner or something. Because this is not looking great. I'm gonna like shield wall for this. I survived and the healer survived. That's all we need, right? That's all we need. Capacitate. Gosh dang it. Well, if we had Bloodlust for this would have been a kill, but it's... Oh, it's annoying. It's really damn annoying. We are not handling this well whatsoever. Everyone needs to soak. So I'm gonna actually open up the like journal thing and read exactly what it says about stacks and whatnot. Consume charge. Consumes all of their energy, inflicting damage to all players. Okay, I see. I see. So we basically, if we let those rods, really, did you not? Okay, cool. So yeah, we just need to make sure to not let the rods attack the boss. It doesn't matter how stacks we got. Like, I was thinking that maybe having too many stacks on me was killing us. That doesn't matter at all. Like, that doesn't matter whatsoever. Yeah. It's back up. It's ready. We don't have to wait for it. It's up here and running. Let's go, boys. Okay. Bloodlust. Okay, I'm gonna let somebody else soak that. Like, you really gotta zoom out, right? This helps so much because you instantly see where the pillar is coming from. So this one, I'm gonna block it. And this should go well. Yeah, so like, if you're a tank, just like try to block as many as you can. No reason not to, really. As long as you can take the damage, it's gonna be fine. I only got 3 stacks. Okay. Oh, that shaman is struggling a little bit. I'm gonna replace them. Okay, this is going so damn well. So damn well. Druid is a little bit overstacked. I'm gonna stand here. Oh, this is going so damn smooth. Good job, team. So if we don't let the boss getting like charged up with these rods, he is basically not gonna get not gonna use that ability that kills us all ever, and that is incredible. I'm gonna shield wall for this. This is insane. What the hell? Wow. Okay, this is how you kill him. Like, look at how straightforward this is. You just soak the beams and just kill the boss. It's super easy. Like, he does nothing else at all. You can use stack here and have a launch here. Okay, let's wait for it. Oh, this is a bit tricky, but we can do it, right? I believe I just got hit by something. Okay, let's try to make sure that the channel guy doesn't kill our shaman. Okay, well, our shaman died. It's all good though. Oh, there's a world quest to collect relics in here. Should do that probably. This can get pretty damn annoying in here. Okay, so everyone is here? Get orbs to the skull. You can throw them. Don't just drag them. So you just want to keep all of these snakes away from the orbs, while your other boys getting the orbs to the skull entrance. So like, my job as a tank is to pull all of these guys and keep them away from the orb as much as I can. As much as I can. and we just kind of like slowly move it. It's relatively simple. It's relatively simple. Now I'm gonna pull these boys and these, right? Like I just pull them away from the skull, and that opens up an opportunity to get the orb into the skull. And there we go, one is done. It's simple, like it's really simple. There is like nothing complicated about this whatsoever. So now they get the other orb, we keep these guys distracted, get the orb in. Orb Guardian is there, but shouldn't be able to chase us. If they just should keep throwing the ball instead of like carrying it, and that should be alright. Come on, keep doing it. Throw it.
It's too far away.
There we go. We did it. Good stuff, team. And I'm gonna pull all the Orb Guardians on me, all the aggro. This is very simple. It's like super simple. It's a fun little like opening sequence though. Yeah. So here, this is kind of scary. You kill the Hexer first, then the totem fades out. That's where the Guardian wakes up. You can still pull the Guardian right away, but that means that you gotta focus him, otherwise he's gonna kill your tank. Otherwise he's gonna kill your tank, and that's gonna ruin his life. Because what he does is this heart attack ability, and with every single stack, the tank is gonna be taking more and more damage, and eventually it's gonna be just too much damage, and the tank is going to die. Guardians first. Gonna kill me. Okay. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I'm gonna spell reflect this nonsense if I can. I'm gonna fear them. There we go, to interrupt that for just a split second so that my cooldown is back up. Oh, look at how much damage I'm taking, by the way. This is what I'm talking about. I have to shield wall at this point. Like, I'm taking 80% more damage from everything. Like, not only melee swings, everything. And in this boss fight, is still going to be like the same mobs, like Hexers and Guardians, and one of those Chain Lightnings. And, yeah. Because we are going to wipe, otherwise, like, those Guardians are so freaking scary. Like, if you just don't DPS them fast enough, it just becomes unbearable. So, if we fail to do that, that's where we wipe. Yeah. Yeah, just like don't click them. Here, don't. Yeah. Just don't click them, sure. There we go. It's very simple. Like, if you just don't know whether or not that orb is supposed to be used, don't use it, right? Like, it's super straightforward like that. It's super straightforward like that. So I just need a small little break to drink some water and...
The hex is shattered.
Let's go.
But the temple's defenses.
Let's resurrect our boy. So you can see where the Guardians are spawning by having like that blue lightning in there. And yeah, that's what you do. You are just like supposed to kind of cleave the mobs a little bit, and it's pretty simple. Plague Doctors need to die super fast because the Chain Lightning is gonna hurt. Hexers don't really do anything much. Like, you don't have to worry about them. They are something that you deal with after you are done killing the important guys, right? And now we just like run around and kill the hexers. Like, if you do this as a priority, it becomes like super simple. So every single stage is gonna get harder and harder. Well, last phase. Okay. I'm not gonna type that. We're gonna like bloodlust on the third phase, not the last one. But yeah, if you just like do this one step at a time, like killing the priority mobs first, it becomes super damn simple. Okay, we use the orb. That means our healers are gonna have a much easier time healing things. You gotta make sure that those plague toads don't hit you. They will chase the healer, I believe, and the healer needs to avoid the plague toads. Because if they don't, then the plague toads reduce the damage the healer does. And that's just like, that's just gonna be bad, right? If the healer doesn't heal, that's not good, right? That's not good for anybody. Okay, cool. Plague doctors. But it seems like we are handling this more or less. We just need to make sure that the toads do not reach our healer. That's the way to do it. Pretty simple. Oh, this was not the time for bloodlust, but alright, it's all good. We were supposed to use it on like the next phase after this. But I guess it's gonna happen one way or another, so like we're gonna have it at the start of the next phase, and that will be good enough. I will jump to the orb and like use it right now so that the healer gets some good healing done to the Sethraliss squad team. Oh, please don't stand in the toads like that. Please don't. Okay. Okay. There we go. Waiting for the Guardian. It's spawning right there. Taunted. Yeah, Bloodlust faded. So like this is where we would need it. Because this phase is supposedly harder. Because like we are out of mana. We are drained of our cooldowns. Everyone is struggling big time. So yeah, this is where you Bloodlust. And do this thing. Interrupted. Okay. Ooh, this hurts. Things hurt. But we should be alright. I'm just gonna like last right, so I don't have my Hellstone. Oh, healers should really avoid those toads. Like basically look at that, healing done reduced by 50%. If they could dispel diseases, that would be amazing, but you need to be a paladin or a priest to do that. I believe paladins can dispel diseases. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right there. But after we get this done, like this third phase, we're gonna heal the avatar even a little bit more, and then she's going to bless us with wonderful blessings, and yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be just wonderful. So a person died, that's not good. Let's kill the Hexer then. Seems like we are struggling big time. Like 2 stacks of healing reduction with some plague damage. Where is the orb? I don't see the orb. Okay, that sucks. Whoever used the orb, that was not the way to do it. Damn. One of the plague toads exploded. Okay, cool. Now we are going to get blast and stuff, and that should be good for us, right? The Guardian, pull this thing, interrupt the chain lightning. Okay, just don't drop me, guys. Just kill the Guardian so that I don't die, and it should be all good. I'm gonna shield wall. Ah, that was too early. That was way too early of a shield wall. But it's alright. So now you kind of can like crush Hexers instead of killing the Guardian, I believe. That way you can like skip a phase. And like by killing the Hexers, you just freeze the Avatar, I believe. But we handled this, so it's all good. Damn, it was a bit hectic, but we did it. Hell yeah, good job, team.
Broken, and I am myself again. Thank
Oh,
you.
no sword, come on. I was really hoping for a sword drop. I was expecting it, like that would have been so cool, right? But oh well, too bad. That galvanizer nonsense took us ages. Oh, that took us so long. We really struggled with that one, but good job, team. Good stuff. Thank you. Bye bye. Ooh, next dungeon? Next dungeon. There are only three dungeons left.